I want to stop here and bring in Susan Hendricks, longtime TV journalist, colleague of mine, author of Down the Hill, My Descent into the Double Murder in Delphi. She was in the courtroom today. Susan, what tough stuff to sit through today. And I want you to bring to the attention of our viewers what I found to be sadder. Evidence on Abby's face of what she was going through, likely just before or during her murder.
Yeah, Ashleigh, and the way you laid it out and you said it's baffling, it was to me too. And I'm in the front row about, 2 feet from Richard Allen, the suspect, the man on trial. And it was really the first time I got an up close look at the crime scene photos. And I mean, really close, Ashleigh, and zooming in to Abby's face. And at times I turned away. But so the gentleman who was on the stand, Major Pat Cicero, blood expert, I heard him once before, the end of July during a hearing, but he was up on the stand and he was questioned by the prosecution and he was asked about Libby's face, and they zoomed in on it and she had blood kind of flowing across her face, dripping. And you notice they blacked out her eyes, but you notice one was kind of lighter, I guess a strip of blood, if you will. And he said what that aligns with is without the presence of water or rain is a tear. And I know that people say this, they describe it as gasps. There was in the courtroom, and I think I was one of them. I mean, it was heart-wrenching. And Libby's family, of course, Abby's too, but Libby's, her grandmother said to me personally, I hope she didn't suffer through the years. And I always say, I think it was quick. That's what they said. You hear a tear, you think suffering. And I looked over at the jury and they were upset too. So just so many difficult times in court. And right, with the DNA expert, she was on the stand out of the gate. Her name was Stacy Botanitsky. And she went through different items, Ashleigh. So it wasn't a quick on the stand at all. It's like the gray bra, lab number 32, listing, black bra, lab number 33. So it's listing and you're thinking, okay, there's going to be a match. And then they said an unidentified male for a few items. And then, well, what were the results? And again, like you said, state witness. And she said, it was a gentleman from the lab. So then you think, okay, contamination. So, of course, that's not good for the state. And then, of course, we heard from Cicero, who took us through exactly what they think. And Abby's hands, Ashleigh, you're right. At first, they zoomed in on them. The sweatshirt was over them. And then they show you when they took the sweatshirt down, cleaner than my hands right now. I mean, not anything, not dirt, not blood, nothing. And he said it's either she was knocked out or restrained, but still many questions. So did she not feel that? Did she not? I mean, there's still so many unanswered questions on what happened to those girls, the last moments of their lives.
I mean, that every time there's more information, it just becomes more mysterious, just how this double murder played out, you know, in those woods. One thing I was interested to hear, Susan, was that they're looking at potentially bringing up Richard Allen's Google searches tomorrow. I sort of feel like we should know about them already, but we don't, do we?
That's what I thought. So it's a big moment. So, well, after, of course, those horrific up-close crime scene photos, and, you know, they normally warn the family members, but I heard that they didn't this time, and some people walked out. So it was just, I looked over at the jury, and again, I'm in the front row, so I could see them directly, and they had a long day. The judge understood that. We were done for the day. She excuses them, and then it was Nick McClellan, prosecutor. He stands up and says, Your Honor, I'd like to bring up new evidence as in he is the defense. It's not legally in the system to bring it up. And it's Richard Allen's Google searches. And I went, right, why do we know about this? And then the defense says, Your Honor, we object. Here's a case law of why, mentions a case involving sexual abuse with a stepdaughter. And it was aligned to who uses that specific computer. And then the prosecution said, look, I'll study that case law. I'm kind of familiar with it, but we have proof that Richard Allen uses that computer. He brought up the email address that he uses, October 2022, saying I use it. Then the defense comes back and says, Kathy Allen, Richard Allen's wife, will testify that she uses it. I thought right back to Casey Anthony with the mom saying, no, those were my searches. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And the judge said, I have to review this. Knowing what I know about her, you can never really kind of understand what she's going to rule, but I have a feeling she will rule. She usually does it not in the presence in court, but something in writing. I think it will come down tonight, tomorrow morning, that she will allow them in, but we'll see.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.